The Zeliangrong Civil Society Organization organized a peaceful rally at Maikam village ground demanding justice for the rape and murder incident that took place in Pimla village jurisdiction. The government of India and the NSCNK Congo have extended their ceasefire agreement for 1 year starting April 18, 2025 until April 17, 2026. Indian Railways, in collaboration with IRCTC, will launch a new segment of the Bharat Gaurav SC Deluxe Express on April 22. The seasonal tourist train Team Northeast Discovery will take passengers on a 15-day tour across 5 Northeast states: Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura, Nagaland, and Meghalaya. Heavy rains and storms have claimed 80 lives across Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, with Bihar alone reporting 58 deaths in the past 24 hours. Nalanda was worst hit, where 22 people died due to the falling trees and wall collapses. Hello viewers, this is Ranjimi Himjoy and you're watching Primetime in English. Now let's take a closer look at the news in details. The Zeliangrong Civil Society Organization organized a peaceful rally at Maikam village ground demanding justice for the rape and murder incident that took place in Pimla village jurisdiction. Meanwhile, the public has called for speedy justice and demanded authorities to arrest the culprit at the earliest. Reportedly, the CSO issued a 4-day ultimatum to the administration to release the forensic and post-mortem reports. They also demanded the strictest punishment under the law for the perpetrator. Failing to comply, the CSO warned that a second phase of protest would be launched at a much larger scale. We have a detailed report from Musharraf Ali.
On the first place, I personally think, on behalf of the organizers, we really thank the media fraternities. Aji ami khan ide peace rally dio ami khan ide organize kuri loise. To ami khan aji public domain da aman idu public declaration bi kuri dise. Kila mane itia tak to forensic report or post-mortem report ami khan nogode ami khan mangya se dia nai. To ami khan bar tahan ke mangya se doctor khan pra dia nai kobo. To thana da ami jana approach kuri lebi nawele bi tahan ke call up kuri lebi Doctor Khambra idu laga report to diya nai koi kine since in day of incident de 7 de hoise to aji to death 11 hoise to aman taihan ke koise post mortem report or forensic report to before rally de aman ke db koise to taihan thik ase sai sabo koine aji bi sai ne eta tak aise. Therefore eta to aman to we will go straight to the point, that is we are giving them 4 days till the Monday evening tak to tahan report to amihan logode submit kuranai nawali bi aman ke bi update kuranai aro culprit khan ke bi arrest kuranai koile do the youth body aro the citizens of parent district, my Zeliangrong people will not keep silent. Today we are having a peace rally, but the next rally will be, we cannot say anything else. That will be it is going to come up like any type of rally. Do you do bra aro tade itu laga next step the amikhan logode kiba problem no hoile bi kiba incident olaise koludo. The law enforcing agencies, the state government will be solely responsible. Koigina amikhan itu janai diase.
Through this media, I want to send a message that Zeliangrong Students Union with Zeliangrong Youth Organization Nagaland, we will not rest until and unless justice is delivered, book the culprit, and until our society become a safer place for us all. Thank you.
See, amikhan past incident de no hoile idia the system de amikhan saya se koiludu there are some certain case itu laga report anai utu laga hawanai koi gine case khan bi inia pending guri ne kidia patu inika hoi jaise hoile bi itu bar laga tu janwar ke morai dia nisna inika morai dia bra. We would like to appeal our DGP Sir Rupin Sharma, starting from his table to the grassroots Taikhanla department to hoile and to the government agencies, take serious note on this. Before that, before Monday, that is starting from Monday, starting from today, the date of rally. Aman itu na charibo. 4 দিন মাজতে আমান লগতে রিপোর্ট দিয়া নাই গলে তো আমান তো ব্যাক অফ না করিব কিলা মানে আমি খান লাগা বইনিকে আমি খান লাগা আন্টিকে আমি খান লাগা আমাকে জানোয়ার নিসনা কাটি দিয়া নিসনা জানোয়ার পাবি বিয়া ইনিয়া কাটি কিনে ইনিয়া কৰি দিয়া তো আমান তো ইটো কিজাবি আমান তো নাছাৰিব আৰু এটো কালপ্রিট দ্য প্রিপারেটর্স পিচি তো হইলেবি কি লাগা সিস্টেম তো হইলেবি তাহানকে বেলক কৰিছে গলে তো কিনিকা ইটো আমি খানা সিস্টারকে কৰি দিছে.
We'll be right back after a short break. Keep watching Nltv. Welcome back. Now the next news. The government of India and the NSC and Congo have extended their ceasefire agreement for 1 year starting April 18, 2025 until April 17, 2026. The move aims to promote a lasting peace in Nagaland with active involvement of the Naga people. Both parties have agreed to follow the ceasefire ground rules, which can be reviewed and amended jointly. The Longleng District Planning and Development Board DPDB meeting was held on 11 April 2025 at the DPDB Hall, Longleng, under the chairmanship of Deputy Commissioner and Vice Chairman DPDB Longleng W. Manpai Pom. The meeting commenced with a welcome address by the DC and followed by introduction of new members. On behalf of the District Sports Council Longleng and organizing committee of the departmental tournament, the DC acknowledged and expressed gratitude to all the HODs for the cooperation and support extended during the event and appealed to take up the sporting activities further in the district. During the meeting, DC highlighted the issues regarding the naming of NST Point as Ching Chong and Pang Tok Memorial Point, which was submitted by the Hukpang Village Council to the board, where the houses discussed the issues and agreed to the proposal. The annual general meeting of the Shamador Organic Farmer Producer Company Limited was held on 10 April 2025 at Cultural Hall in Shamador with Advisor for Youth Resources and Sports as Keshu Yimkyung as the special guest. Keshu in his address said that the government subsidies and schemes are very important for the farmers and urged them to be aware of such schemes and avail them. He also advised the farmers to be sincere and work with dedication and get support from the government. Meanwhile, the meeting was attended by all the beneficiaries of the district. The Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, Shamador, organized a training on best management practice and freshwater fish farming under the Education Training and Extension Program and implemented by the Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, Government of Nagaland at Shamador on 10 April. With Shanjamo M. Mtoy, Fishery Inspector, as the resource person. Mtoy spoke on the importance of proper management and planning while fish farming. He also encouraged the fish farmers to explore and practice composite fish culture and integrated fish farming. During the training, more than 100 beneficiaries participated. The third Longleng District Interdepartmental Tournament concludes on 10 April at Indoor Badminton Stadium, Longleng. The President Pom People's Council, YP Angam Pom, crest the closing event as a special case. The special case in his address said sports is more than just a game. It teaches us valuable life lessons like teamwork, discipline, and perseverance, and builds physical and mental resilience. He acknowledged the participants for the wonderful spirit of teamwork, sportsmanship, and healthy competitions, where one must remember that winning is not everything, but the joy of participation, thrill of competition, and the camaraderie of teamwork is what truly matters. In observance of Poshan Pakwara 2025 and Anemia Awareness and Screening Camp was held on 11 April at the Sematila Health and Wellness Center, Dimapur. The event was organized by the District Program Office, Social Welfare in collaboration with the Department of School Education and the Integrated Ayush Hospital, Dimapur. The initiative focused on raising awareness among pregnant women, nursing mothers, and adolescent girls. The program began with a welcome address, followed by an insightful talk by Limasan Lawaling, District Portion Coordinator, Dimapur. She highlighted the importance of proper nutrition under the Portion Abhiyan campaign and emphasized community participation in improving health and nutrition outcomes. All Nagaland College Student Union ANSU is calling for immediate intervention in a sexual harassment case involving Rainy Wilfred IAS, Joint Secretary of the Investment Development Authority of Nagaland. Wilfred allegedly harassed female employees at the workplace, compounding concerns due to his previous booking for a sexual offense involving two minor girls in 2020 and 21 while serving as a Deputy Commissioner of Noklak. The ANSU demands a prompt investigation and under the Indian Penal Code, emphasizing the need for a safe and respectful environment for women and children. The union vows to remain vigilant until justice is served, urging authorities to address the matter urgently to prevent further confrontation. The Watsu Mungdang General Conference began on April 10, 2025 in Mogokchong, focusing on the theme Yak Pangser or Forerunner. Dr. Lanuren La, principal of South Cham College, highlighted the power of literature in societal transformation, stressing the need of female representation in our literature. Lanutushi Iyer, president of our Students' Conference, discussed the progress of women surpassing men in various fields, urging men to adopt a stronger work ethic. The conference, which includes participants from all 6 Ao tribe ranges, will conclude on April 11. Folk songs from various units set the stage for the event.
Ancient Mesopotamia, Yumtino, Chupaka, Tanangagi, Sargon of Agat, Taseliasa. Pa Chalaje, Tanang in Hijuna. Aser in Hijunaya, Tupue, Sumeria, Yumtino, Par Zangram, Ita Zangram, Inana Daser, Ita Zangram, Ipa Indang, Henlaki, Butir Asaza Sushi, Tupuya Gishi. La Chaki, Ipa Watangji Inyaka, Butir Watangji Inyaka, Sumeria Aser Agatna, Yemti, Supa Biba, Mungchum Dang Subaji, Dang Master, Saka Lai Sangro, Aser Takalam Kakat Amin. Exaltation of Inanna, Aser, Sumerian temple hymns, Aser Kakat Anazulu, Aser Ibaji, Tana Dashino, Ushitata, Aruba, Tachanja Puli, Aruba, Aser, Ayuba, Kakadruno, Mizum, Da Shadia. Anoje, what's lighter? Asano, Timolong Ila, Masira Tasani, Timilima. Kajio, Alima Utsununga Sanga. Kanuzalulong Yapang Sergi, Dizerka, Dasaba, need them second. Yapang Ser, Dasadangji, Alimano, Mizum Asabaki Sumji Masa, Saga, Kajima Bangong Sang, Team Tim, Mr. Tongbang Nunga Sang, Tensa Watang, Tenla Palala Nunga Sang, Tas Ita, Ni Ipa Temetan Tongbang Nungyabo, Ar Samarasita. Mr. Ni Ipa Tensa, Watang, Tenla Palala Nungya, Ni Mayang Tungasita. Mr. Tim Tama Achurang, Rishi Tangsha Achurang, Saka ke Mangdang, ke Nagla Kachibir, Ni Ipa Nungyabo, Tungpo Apor, Tejak dan Nuktakse, Tasaba, Telemtet Akia, Nuktakpa, Ni Sungka Dangji, Yang Bangse, Raja. Meseng Asaba Kisingji Masa, Saka Kachi, Tensaka Arong, Kachi Tim Tumliang, Ipa Nungji, Tungpo Apunze, Ni Mayang Tungnong, Nuktakse, Tasaba, Telemtet Ba Akia Dangji, Yang Bangse, Tasaba. Asal awal cerung nunga, tensa dama jong mabang nom, tanur asadang, cerabur anapung nasa tukar, kelas terdashi, sleeper mesendang, tetsung desa skuli awba, laji, kena nukopo, English ushino kanuzudo yakbang serkasa, Governors Award mua, asal Sahitya Academy Award mua, Padma Shri Award angba. Tsera asunong nungyer, ang tsera nungyer. Pagmasyo itum sila awe, ajam data yutsuba, tsungsunong ang tsera ay galang chachataw. Asunuki, ano, asan tetse ushi, ang ushi ji, asan subaliba, asan jangjayak maitse, identity marker ta asunuki jimbier. Mi Anna Mitzerkano, Sahitya Academy Award Sahitya Academy Associate, Maparanga Iyakang, Au Ushinong Zulupa Kakatem Achak Pendana, Iyakpa Mabangkano, Tapan Sababo Masa, Aser Mi Anna Mitzerka Selenja Kak Ai Kadang Zuluadir, Saka Kakatnang Anna Asem Sendanga Pendenba.
Throwing light on the Rainey's welfare sexual assault case, NSF President Medovi Rees, speaking with Nltv, noted that it was shocking for him to have learned such an intellectual personality getting involved in this acts. Medovi also took an instance of the previous 2021 Noklak incident which went unresolved. It is to be mentioned that the NSF has submitted a memorandum to the Commissioner Secretary and clearly stated their stance, which is in support of the victims. NSF President asked government, law and administration to take the matter serious and investigate accordingly. We have a report from Soshila.
When it comes to this Rainy welfare case, we're so shocked and we're so surprised when a most intellectual person do this kind of things. You see, when we see the history 2021 Noklaka incidents, you see, as a student federations, we have met our state women commissions. We have clearly stated that we are behind them, and at the same time, if we are behind them, and at the same time they say that they're also in a full swing, but police, I think they're taking some time. So when it comes to this kind of things, there should not be IS, there shouldn't be minister, there shouldn't be politicians. But very sorry, I feel very sorry for my sisters. And this is not the first case. Out of 18, 14 of them have gone against him. So I want our government, especially the law administrations, to strictly into the matter and expedite the case. And I also want to convey that the chair his decision should be vacated until an investigation is done. Especially now, of course, he has been removed from idleness, been suspended, but now he's still a joint secretary in finance department. So he should be vacated from there also, and he should not be go out anywhere until and unless this case is solved. And if the government cannot take it course, then leave the matter to us. leave the matter to the society. But this should not be happen. And we really feel sorry for our victims, for our sisters also. How long this will continue? We came to learn that this is not the first time. Kifri, Nokla, now here in Aydin. So I want especially our law administrations to look into the matter at the earliest before the public come to the street or take its own course of action. No, in order to drag finance from Delhi or whatever, we cannot sacrifice our sisters now. I got a lot of calls from trades, from politicians also, but no, this is another matter. Whoever may be, how much capable he may be, but how comes here? Just to drag financial, just that he's good in bringing funds to Nagaland. How can we this kind of incidents happens? I think this cannot be done. And I also want to say this very once and all. Federation, we will never leave behind this case. We will fight to the tools for our sisters, and justice have to be done at the end. No, he's an individual, but when when 14 of person have gone against him, no, he's an individual. He's a one-man person. If out of 18, if out of 20, out of 30, if only 1 or 2 complainants, then that is another case. But this is another case. So, as a human being, he will try to justify. That is the nature of a human being, but no. So, I also want to convey the message to our government that now he...
We'll be right back after a short break. Keep watching Nltv. Welcome back. Now the next news. Manipur police arrested 3 militants and seized a large cache of weapons during multiple operations on April 10. In Imphal East, Oinam, Rabichandra Singh of KYKL was arrested, while Mutum Kamai Batal, a member of RPF, was apprehended in Jiribam district. MD Isra Khan, a KCB member, was detained in Gairang village. During extensive searches, authorities recovered a variety of weapons, including a 9 AM submachine guns, grenades, explosive and ammunition. The operation continued as security forces target militant hideouts across the state. The Union Minister of State for Defense, Sanjay Seth, was on a 2-day visit to Chasat in Kamchong district of Manipur on 9th and 10th April. The minister visited to assess the security situation in the region and to understand the challenges faced by soldiers deployed in the remote and sensitive Indo-Myanmar border. During his visit, the minister held a comprehensive review of the operational and administrative preparedness of Assam Rifles battalions in the region. He visited key forward company operating bases where he was briefed on various facts and porters management measures. Indian Railways, in collaboration with IRCTC, will launch a new segment of the Bharat Gaurav AC Deluxe Express on April 22. The seasonal tourist train team Northeast Discovery will take passengers on 15-day tour across 5 Northeast states: Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura, Nagaland and Meghalaya. The train departs from Delhi Safdarjung station and covers lesser non-tourist spots. Passengers can board from various locations including Delhi, Ghaziabad and Kanpur. The initiative aligns with the government Ek Bharat Shrishti Bharat and Dekho Apna Desh campaign to promote domestic tourism.
हाँ, नॉर्थ ईस्ट डिस्कवरी यात्रा 22 अप्रैल से चालू होगी और ये 14 नाइट 15 डेज का रहेगा। सबसे पहले तो जो भारत गौरव ट्रेन के थ्रू, ये डिलक्स रेक के थ्रू चल रही है, इसमें कमर्शियल कैपेसिटी ओवर फर्स्ट एसी, सेकेंड एसी और थर्ड एसी 150 के आसपास है, 150 के आसपास है। खास ये है कि इसके अंदर ऑन द ट्रेन फ्लेमलेस कुकिंग सब अलाउड है, सेंट्रलाइज्ड पीए सिस्टम है और ये यात्रा आपको नॉर्थ ईस्ट के 5 स्टेट्स असम, अरुणाचल प्रदेश, नागालैंड, त्रिपुरा और मेघालय कवर कराएगा। कि हमारी ये यात्रा जो 5 स्टेट्स कवर करा रही है, इनके पांचों के जो कैपिटल्स हैं उनके आसपास के कल्चरल डेस्टिनेशंस, हेरिटेज, पिलग्रिमेज और एक्सकर्शंस पूरी तरीके से कवर कराएगी। तो ये एक किसी भी भारतीय के लिए इस यात्रा के थ्रू 14 नाइट 15 डेज में वो एक नॉर्थ ईस्ट का फील ले सकते हैं और उनको लगेगा कि उन्होंने अपने लाइफ टाइम में नॉर्थ ईस्ट कवर कर ली है पूरी तरीके से।
पूर्वोत्तर के जो मुख्य स्थल हैं, गुवाहाटी हुआ, काजीरंगा हुआ, अरुणाचल प्रदेश के विभिन्न स्थल हुए, मेघालय में शिलांग हुआ, चेरा।
Heavy rains and storms have claimed 80 lives across Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, with Bihar alone reporting 58 deaths in the past 24 hours. Nalanda was worst hit, where 22 people died due to the falling trees and wall collapses. Other affected districts include Bhojpur, Kaya, Patna and Muzaffarpur. The Indian Meteorological Department has warned of more rains over the next 48 hours. Authorities are urging people to stay indoors and remain alert. India and Pakistan held a brigade commander-level flagged meeting on Thursday at Chakandabagh along the LOC in Jammu and Kashmir Poonch district, marking the second such meeting this month. The armies discussed border management issues, with India raising concerns over recent infiltration attempts, ceasefire violation and IET blast. Despite a 2021 ceasefire agreement, recent incidents on April 1 and February 13 have raised tension, including an IET blast in February that killed 2 Indian soldiers. President Draupadi Murmu was conferred an honorary directorate by Konstantin, the Philosopher University in Slovakia, on Thursday for her distinguished public service, advocacy for social justice, and contribution to education and cultural diversity. Accepting the honor on behalf of 1.4 billion Indians, President Murmu highlighted the importance of language and education in shaping identity and national development. She also praised India's national education policy for empowering youth and promoting innovation. The award was presented on the final day of her 40 state visit to Slovakia and Portugal.
Namaskar. Dobry den. I am deeply honored to be here in the historic city of Nitra and to receive this prestigious honorary doctorate from Constantine the Philosopher University. I extend my sincere gratitude to the rector and the university for this recognition, which I accept on behalf of the 1.4 billion people of India. This is an honor that is being bestowed upon a country and civilization that has been a beacon of peace and learning since time immemorial. Receiving this degree from an institution named after the philosopher Saint Constantine Cyril is especially meaningful. His contributions to language, education, and philosophy continue to inspire. As someone who has worked for the preservation of India's linguistic and cultural diversity, including the constitutional recognition of the Santali language and codification of its old Chiki script, I appreciate the power of language in shaping identities and fostering knowledge. In India, we honor the legacies of visionaries such as Swami Vivekananda, Mahatma Gandhi, and Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, who believed that education is the foundation of an enlightened society. Friends, education has been the single most transformative force in my own life. Coming from a small, underprivileged tribal village, I was the first woman in my community to receive a college education. This experience instilled in me an unshakable belief in education as a tool for empowerment, a belief that has guided my journey from teacher to public servant to the highest office of my country. As a teacher, I saw the profound impact of education for human development, social upliftment, and economic development. It neutralized societal inequalities, ensuring that the benefits of growth reach even the most marginalized. Education is a means not only for individual empowerment but for national development as well. Recognizing this, India has placed education at the heart of its national development strategy. With half of its population below the age of 25, India is investing in its youth to drive the knowledge economy of tomorrow. The new national education policy is a visionary initiative designed to harness this demographic dividend, fostering a culture of innovation, research, and global.
A group of Slovak school children perform a unique 45-minute puppet show retelling the Ramayana in their native language with President Draupadi Murmu among the audience. The performance held on Thursday creatively blended Eastern mythology with traditional puppetry. The show, conceived by Lenka Mukova, a devotee of Lord Krishna and admirer of Indian culture, was attended by 150 Slovak students. President Murmu praised the initiative as part of strengthening cultural ties between India and Slovakia. A Delhi court was sent Dahawar Hussain Rana, accused in 26/11 Mumbai attacks, due 18-day NIA custody. Rana, a close associate of main conspirator David Coleman Hatley, was brought to India after the US Supreme Court rejected his appeal against extradition. The NIA is interrogating Rana to uncover the larger conspiracy behind the 2008 attacks, where 166 people were killed. Rana is accused of conspiring with terrorist group Lashkar-e-Taiba and Harkat-ul-Jihad Islami to plan the devastating attack. Security forces have gunned down a terrorist in Jammu and Kashmir, Kishtwar district during ongoing anti-terror operation. The army and J&K police launched simultaneous operation in Udhampur and Kishtwar after a group of terrorists reportedly infiltrated from across the border in Katwa. A group of Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists also entered a home in Udhampur, taking food and supplies before fleeing. Operations are ongoing. Have been arrested for moral policing in Bengaluru's Chandra layout area. A burqa-clad woman was confronted by members of her own community for speaking with a man from another community. Police confirmed there was no violence and investigation is underway following the women's complaint.
ಈ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿಯಿಂದ ಅವರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟನ್ನು ನಾವು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರು ಆರೋಪಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ 4 ಜನ ಆರೋಪಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಜೋಯಿನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ 4 ಜನ ಆರೋಪಿಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Friday criticized Prime Minister Narendra Modi's employment-linked incentive ELI schemes, questioning its effectiveness. Gandhi claimed that despite Modi's flashy announcement nearly a year ago, the government had failed to define the scheme or use the rupees 10,000 crore allocated for it. He accused the PM of abandoning youth unemployment and promoting crony capitalism. Gandhi emphasized the need for investment in MSMEs and fair competition to create jobs, urging the PM to focus on marginalized communities instead of prioritizing billionaire allies. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was briefed on the alleged gang rape of a 19-year-old woman in Varanasi, his parliamentary constituency, upon his arrival on Friday. The Uttar Pradesh government stated that Modi instructed authorities to take strict action against the culprits and implement preventive measures. 9 people have been arrested in connection with the incident. The victim, a student, was reported missing after leaving home on March 29 and was found on April 4 in a distressed state. Agustin Escobar, CEO of Siemens Spain, and 5 others, including his wife and 3 children, tragically died in a helicopter crash in Hudson River on April 10. The aircraft reportedly broke apart mid-air before plunging into the river. Just weeks before the tragedy, Escobar had shared an inspiring visit to India on LinkedIn, praising his teams across major cities for their dedication and innovation. Escobar, with Siemens for 27 years, was in New York on a family vacation from Barcelona. Employment Providence Fund Organization Regional PF Commissioner 2 Samuel Tas had a press conference at its EPFO Special State Office in Dimapur on April 11. Addressing the media, Das stated that EPFO is inviting all the employees working in private and public sector to enroll in Provident Fund Organization. EPFO provides social security benefits to all the categories of employees working in private sector and public sector.
Now, coming to this main point here is EPFO, Employees Provident Fund Organization. This is a statutory body under the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India. Now, what we do? You know, we know that especially people who are in private sectors like schools, privately managed schools, colleges, universities, tutorial centers, hospitals, NGOs, business houses such as malls, shops, wholesale and retail agencies, workers engaged in the building and construction activities, then and even workers who are engaged by contractors on daily wages basis, in various government, semi-government, private sectors, everywhere. So basically, what I want to tell you is that every person who is an employee, whether he might be a regular employee or a part-time employee or a daily wages employee or a temporary employee, whatever you say, if he is not getting any social security benefits from the government, we are here to provide it. Even friends like you from the newspaper establishments, even you are also eligible. So every person is eligible to become a member of the fund. Now, why this is so important? So this is, it's an open arm. I would not like to talk about other parts of India. I would like to concentrate on Nagaland. Okay. Now, we have found out recently, this last 3-4 days, I did not have much time because of this one. I have found out there are several hospitals in Dimapur and other places. I am yet to find out. And then, schools, universities, and maybe small scale industries where there might be a lot of people are working. Workers or employees, we don't say workers, we say employees. And many of them may not have been made members to the fund. Like I found out yesterday, one establishment, they've got around 35 employees. But only around 10-15 people have been enrolled to the fund. When I asked them what happened, they said, no, they are not willing. Now, they are reluctant. We cannot force them. Now, I want to tell them that here this office is here not to force anyone. We are here. I would like to, through this, press meet, I'd like to invite all the employers to come forward and extend membership to all your employees. Okay? We have something for everyone. We have something for everyone. We would like to enroll each and every employee in Nagaland into the Provident Fund membership so that we can.
We'll be right back after a short break. You're watching Nltv. Welcome back. Now the next news. The Indian Army has deployed robotic mules and nanotrons to assess buildings damaged in Myanmar by the recent earthquake. They are conducting technical evaluations and search and rescue operation using the modern equipment. The Richter 7.7 scale earthquake struck Myanmar on March 28, killing over 3,600 people. Dibra Mota founder Pratyot Gishore Debarma appeared before the district court in West Tripura to record his statement in a defamation case filed under the Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act. The case stems from a July 2023 social media post by Sakat Dalapra, who allegedly made a racial slur against Tripura's indigenous people, referring to them as Chinese. Debarma contained the remark as an insult to the indigenous community and his family. The accused Dalap Batra was arrested in West Bengal and produced in court on the same day. The trial has begun with Debarma as the first witness.
Filed a FIR against an individual. I don't want to comment much about it because the matter is sub judice. Lekin this is regarding calling our people, calling me Chinese party, Chinese dalal, Chinese auntie, referring to our community. It is very sad that today even someone like me, who I have to defend my community, my own family's name and my community's name, because we are referred to as Chinese. This says a lot about what our country is all about, that it is not only about the students who suffer in elsewhere. Even in the Northeast, sometimes we are targeted by being called Chinky or Chinese ka dalal. So I think it hurt our sentiments, and I filed a case because I told our people, don't react, don't indulge in anything which is illegal. There is a court, and we will take it to the court and have a justice given to us through the legal channels. So that's filed a FIR against an individual. I don't want to comment much about it because the matter is sub judice. Lekin this is regarding calling our people, calling me.
Police in Srinagar on Friday prevented a People's Democratic Party march against the Waqf Amendment Act 2025, barricading the party office and restricting the protesters within the premises. Led by Party General Secretary Khurshid Alam, scores of BDP workers had assembled at the party headquarters near the Sher-e-Kashmir Park to protest against the passage of the bill in Parliament last week. The PTP workers tried to march out of the party office and towards the city center, but were met by a post of police personnel who prevented them from moving out. Police had barricaded the gates, which restricted the protesters on the premises. The protesters carried placards with messages like "We reject the Waqf bill" and "NC's National Conference silence is criminal," and raised slogans for the repeal of the Waqf Amendment Act 2025.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी जिनका बुनियादी मकसद है, जो हम देख रहे हैं मुल्क में इस वक्त जो मुसलमानों के तई जो रवैया भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने रखा है, वो काबिल मजम्मत है। लेकिन हमें उससे ज्यादा अफसोस इस बात का है कि नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस ने जिस तरीके से एक मुजरिमाना खामोशी इस मसले पे इख्तियार की है, वो एक
On Friday, Muslims in Tripura Sebaijala district joined the protest by wearing black badges demanding the repeal of the Waqf Amendment Act. After Friday prayers at 2 p.m., devotees started protesting in various mosques adjacent to the Bishramganj headquarters. Protesters wearing black badges were seen protesting in various mosques including Naljala Baschimtila Mosque, Brupatila Mosque, Farika Mosque, Latichara Mosque, Latichara North Mosque. This is all we have in English Prime Time. For more news and updates, keep watching Nltv.